In this video I just want to show you a review of this interchangeable outdoor LED projector light that you can use all year round for various events like birthdays, Halloween, Christmas time if you celebrate that, and various other parties. So let me just show you. It comes in this box like this. We bought it off the internet, about £30. So I'll just show you what it's like inside. I've already undone it, so I just want to. I've already taken this stuff out, these protective packagings. So inside what we've got here is the remote controller, because it works by remote control. That came in a little bag, and I took the little bag out and pulled the little tab out. So you've got a simple on-off and a timer for 4 hours and 8 hours. And then inside what we've got all these. There's 12 of them, and each one slots inside on the underside. If you see that through the patterns, each one has a pattern. I'll show you in a minute when we put them on in a minute. So 12 in that bag, instructions, and then we've got a spike that goes on the bottom, so you can for using it outdoors. It's indoor or outdoor. Here's the lamp itself. I'll just take it all out and then I'll be able to show you better. That's it. That's the little bag that the remote controller came in. So let me move that over there and show you this. So this is what it looks like. It's quite weighty. It feels like the plastic's quite good quality. And at the bottom here we've got this adjustable thing, so I'm going to move that so I can show you this at the bottom. That's where these cartridges go in. So you unscrew these, which I will do for now and show you, and that comes off as a whole piece. There we go, that comes off. But them two screws also come out, they're loose. So I'll just pop that aside for the moment. And then if you want to put it outdoors, for this demonstration I'm going to use this. There's a right and a wrong way up. That goes down and that goes up. So I'll just put this on here. Spin it around like that. It's quite a long lead on it. And here's the adjuster on the side for when we put it down. So I'm going to put that flat. And depending on the angle you want, for facing the building outside, the closer you go to the building, the smaller the image. The further back from the building, or even indoors, the closer it is, the smaller the image. The further away, the bigger the image, sorry. So here we are. This doesn't come already plugged on. I'll just show you what I did. It came separate, like that. So you can see on the end of there, it's got two pins and a little part here blocked in. So there's only one way to put it in. If you can see there inside, so that goes on the top like that. So that's correct. Push it all the way home. If it won't go, it's the wrong way around. And then screw this on the thread till it's nice and tight. This is to make it waterproof outside, of course. And there we are. And what I'll do now is I'll show you it in action. Now I've plugged it in, and I'm going to use the remote controller to point it towards this thing on the lead that I'll show you in a minute, and I'll switch it on. Okay. Now there's already a cartridge in it, and it's the Halloween one, so I'll just put it onto here and you'll be able to see. Bearing in mind we're pretty close up here, and I'm just adjusting it down. So you can see there what it looks like very close up to a piece of paper. Okay. Now I'll just move these so you can see it on the back wall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move that and project it onto the back wall there. Turn the light out so you can see it better. There we go. I'm now projecting it on the ceiling. can see that. So it's quite impressive, and the further back I go, the bigger the image becomes. So outside your house, it's very good for that. Now let me just show you how you take the cartridges, how you replace them. So you undo this, just to adjust it so you can get your hand in, and then here on the bottom, here's the images. Look, a little. Let's see there. Hang on. See as I'm pulling it out. It's a very tight fit actually, this one. That's what it's like. And they go in a certain way as well, as you'll discover. And then just get another one. And I'm going to make sure the little notch is there to the back, and then push it all the way home. Let me just show you once more. In that slot there. All the way home. And then when you're going to put it outside, you put this back on. You screw that back on to give it a waterproof effect. But if I'm indoors, I just leave that off. So, and lastly, let me just show you that lead. So on the lead, you've got this remote control sensor. So when I press this, either to switch it off and switch it on, we want to be pointing at that. And that's near the plug end as well. So it's not far off the plug end. That's really all there is to show you. There's 12 cartridges and the instruction manual. It's to be used by somebody that's sensible and not children. Keep it away from children, especially where electric's concerned and you're using it outdoors. It's fairly quiet in use, and again, just be cautious when you're using it. Don't leave it out in the rain forever, for week after week. Use common sense. Anyway, it's quite good as far as I can see. We're going to use it this year for Halloween for the first time. Quite impressed with what I'm seeing so far. So anyway, thank you for watching this just really me showing you and demonstrating, and what you might call a review. Just lastly, let's just take this base off, because I wanted to show you the screw, the spike that screws on, okay, instead of the base, and then you can stick it in your garden somewhere then. So anyway, thank you for very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Look out for my next video. Thank you. Subscribe too if you fancy. Bye bye then.